Hello, this is Logan Murphy, and for this video we'll be learning how to create, read, and write memory using JavaScript. So before you get started, you want to have installed some kind of plain text editor. For this video series we will be using Notepad++. So let's get started with a little bit of HTML. Now the only reason we're using HTML here is just so that we can easily run JavaScript in the browser. Just set up a little environment for us to start learning how to write code in JavaScript. So here we have the bare minimum. We're actually going to save at this point, and we're going to save to the desktop. File name will be learn.html, and now we have nice highlighting now that we saved. So we're going to get started here by just creating memory, and in order to do that you use the var keyword. Var is short for variable, and we have the ability to name our variable at this point. And something that I want to do for this series is adding comments to our lines just to describe what's going on, so you're not confused at any point. This two symbols here, double slash, say that we're going to add a comment. It doesn't actually change the way that your program runs. It's more for when a programmer looks at the code later on, they'll be able to tell what this code is doing. So this line of code creates a memory cell named response. And the next line of code, we're going to write something to that memory cell. Now the thing we're going to write is a user's response. And in order to write, we use the equal sign. And equals means stores. Do not confuse this equal sign with mathematical equal sign, which means the same. This is not seeing if two things are the same. Instead, it's storing a value on the right in a variable on the left. And the value we want to store comes from window.prompt. And we're going to ask the user, what is your name? Now there's a few things happening here that we'll definitely cover in future videos. For example, here we have a string, and here we have a function call, and that function call is taking a string as an argument. This is something that we'll cover in future videos. Just know here, this is how we get a response from a user. This is what we asked them, and this is going to return the value that we need. So this line of code stores the user's name in response. Next, we are going to get the value from response. We're going to show the value to the user by alerting, and we're going to say hello response. Now response has the user's name in it, and this plus sign says to combine this string with this string. So it's kind of like how you create sentences by putting words together. We're putting the word hello with the person's name to create the phrase hello Logan Murphy, for example. So this says hello to the user. Let's save this and click run and run it in the browser. Now we see a pop-up asking us what our name is. Logan Murphy is my name, and when I enter it says hello Logan Murphy. So this program, yes, it's very simple. It shows a very important thing though. It's storing memory. You're going to do this in every single program you ever make. So you might not see why it's so important now, because we made such a simple program with it, but in the future it's definitely going to be very important to remember how to create, store, and read memory. But that's it for this video. I'll see you next time. My name is Logan Murphy.